Okay. So our session started off in combat against a few water demons that came out of a portal at the entrance to an old Atlantean hidden temple of Leonar. Arthur tossed his trident at one, pinned it to the wall before swimming very fast away towards the temple where something went inside. Hal banished one of the demons, and the rest went to town on the other. Alric and Clark were the first to get close to the demon, and Clark once again took a beating in the process. Rue then turned Thora into a lovely blue whale, and well, the fight from there was over pretty quick. When Hal finally swam up towards the group, he did notice a few small, very similar cages that were attached to the broken ship, but thankfully they were empty, so he went towards the group to do some healing. The entrance to the temple looked like it had once been a statue of a Triton to hide what was behind it. It was smashed open from the outside. So once everybody was healed up a little bit, you all swam in. After about 30 feet, you saw some light from above and found yourselves in a large old temple that wasn't full of water. The air was stale, but you could at least walk and breathe. Tall pillars were on either side with what to look like some sort of large room that had been frozen in time. Old chairs, plates, and tables were spread around, and even some red carpets and wall hangings. The thing that was out of place was a massive drill-like machine on the other side, at another wall with two large statues behind it. The machine looked to be part Atlantean tech and what looked to be the same parts that you've kind of seen in some of Artie's labs, with a large depleted crystal in the middle. Everyone then tried to figure out exactly what this thing was and how it worked, but no one, not even Arthur, could come up with an answer. Clark tried to get underneath it to see if he could figure something out, but got stuck. Once he was unstuck, Arthur found something inscribed on the wall and said he had a memory about this place, but he couldn't remember exactly what it was. So you all tried to help him unlock his memory. Hal did a quick detect thoughts and delved deep and found one thing: Lyra Need, Keepers of the Deep. From the depths, we endure. Arthur then remembered an old riddle that was some way of unlocking the portal to delve deeper into the temple. He then took off his gauntlet, put a ring on his finger, and in the middle of one of the statue's shields heard a click. Hal then brought out his own ring and did the same. Arthur was then in awe that Hal also had one, as this was the only one passed down from king to prince. But since he had no son as yet, his wife still had the other. So as Hal thought of himself as a prince, they were both shown a vision, which basically told you that to save Leonar, one would have to sacrifice themselves to become the heart's guardian. Arthur then picked Hal up and told him that it was his burden as king and not to get in his fucking way. But that was cut short as two of the ship's crew finally found everyone and tried to yell to Arthur about traitors. But they were cut short with a sword through their guts. You all then saw the scout and hydro engineer pull off gauntlets, and the tattoos on their hands started to cover them both in black shadow. We then had a interesting, fun fight where Arthur almost died. But thankfully, with a little bit of healing from Hal, all the elementals that were summoned and the two died before Arthur did. But then Rue decided to cut off one of the hands with a dagger, which immediately blew up, and blew up the second one and most of the room. Almost 400 damage to both bodies and the surrounding area later. You were lucky to have stepped back just far enough, or else you probably all would have been dead in the campaign ended. So with both bodies now a pile of goo, Arthur told you it's time for a rest before we go through the portal, and also it's a nice time to get to know each other. Because if we're headed into hell, might as well become best friends first. That's where we all ended, and we are immediately picking up. So, as we are all sitting down in front of this lovely machine, can I have your perception roll, please, from everybody? I should find some music to put on here. Let's go with this one.
Cool. Almost a nat one.
Almost.
Thank you, advantage.
You definitely hear a little bit more splashing coming from the water straight behind us.
Reason people are coming through the portal?
No, from where everybody just came through the ocean, basically, right at the entrance to the temple. And what you see, thankfully, is 3 people that you currently know. They are armed, and they are coming in like quietly and taking stock of the area. They see you, and they just kind of like lift their head up and go, "Arthur?" You see him peek around from where he pretty much collapsed and go, "Right, you 3. You're still alive? Good. The spine?" You see who you know to be Sea Caller Tycia. Look around, just shake her head, and... How are you all? You all look... What happened? Arthur's pretty much going to fill them in with what happened here. You're then going to hear Arthur pretty much tell them that he wants them to try and fix the Leviathan spine and scout around for whatever ship that House Manta might have had in and around this area. They might have a hidden base here in somewhere. Go look. Call in reinforcements, but don't tell them why. When you're done, make this your headquarters until either the lights come back on or we come out. Give us a week. If we're not out by then, well, hail the Queen. They just all nod and head back out.
I gotta step away for a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Yep, you're good, bud. Oh, Arthur just pretty much sits back down. Well, this has been an interesting day. I've had a question I've been wondering since the first time I met you all. I didn't really want to have a talk about it in front of everybody else. What's with the outfits?
We're superheroes. Duh.
Ah, is that it? Sorry,
Yep.
First time I met some of you, you were not wearing that. Like, I approve of most of it. A little tight for... Well, actually, I can't really say much.
Too tight.
Too tight.
Never tight enough.
Right. So is this for a reason?
The Oracle? Yes, it was the Oracle. So this is Wade remembering, not Alric.
Yep. So some sort of oracle told you to put some clothes on?
These clothes on. Apparently that helped.
Yeah, we're going incognito.
Oh.
We're supposed to protect our identities.
Interesting. I wish you had told me that before I introduced you to my entire crew with your real names. Right. So what should I call you out from here?
Prince.
Wondergirl.
Wondergirl I can do. Prince is... How about the Prince of Green? You seem to be enjoying that color.
But I'm your
The Green
prince. I have the other royalty ring.
Oh. You kind of see him chuckle a little, and it's like, right. Wrong species, and we look close to the same age, even though I think I'm a little bit older.
Yeah, if you're going to call me something green, do it Green Lantern. Matches the ring.
Sure. That actually is
the original
kind
ring.
of fitting. Wondergirl. Interesting. You look like if you have the Genasi?
Yeah, that's me. The air type.
Never met an air type. We have water type here. Few and far between, but we do.
Well, that would make sense since we're in the water.
No, this is true. So what do they call you, Rue?
My new name is Huntress.
Kanga.
I've been waiting for that joke for about 5 sessions now. I'm happy we got it out. Interesting.
She'll gesture at Clark, and this is Nightwing.
Interesting. I like the cape. How many people can wear a cape? And you, tiny one. Tiny one.
Now, the Oracle suggested Tempest, and I'm yet to come up with anything better.
Eh. From the way you fight,
It fits.
yeah. Well, shit. This has been interesting. So tell me about yourselves. We've never actually had time to chat. There's been a lot going on. What would you like to know about me? I'd love to know about you.
I was in the mirror.
Right. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that is euphemism or just something that just kind of
No.
happened?
No.
I
Generally
was
trapped in a
the
mirror.
Yeah,
Generally
that's
trapped
true.
in a mirror.
Yeah, shit happens, you know.
I sadly do know, but never a mirror. There's different ways that we can trap people, but a mirror is a new one.
Yeah, you know, I'm something special, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you are.
He kind of like gives you both a look and goes, "Okay then, right."
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a special relationship.
Nice special bond. Nothing wrong with that. It's good for the heart.
I love wild magic.
Yeah, you do.
It's a very
Yeah.
public bond.
Yes.
Oh, one of those. I approve even more.
You don't get a
Yeah,
lot of
we
pride
even
in
have the
intervention.
same birthday.
So, how
Yeah.
long have you guys known each other?
Couple days.
Sorry.
By now, I think you're just
I was gonna
over
say
a
about a
week.
week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd have to double check, but I think, well, with the travel time was 5 days, so you're pushing 2 weeks probably.
Oh, babe,
Since
it's
you two
almost
have
our
met.
anniversary.
And you're
Yeah, a
about,
half month.
yeah, for Rue's been 6 days.
I was gonna say about a week
Uh,
from.
Alric and Clark's been about 35.
Probably more since we would have known each other or known of each other.
Well,
Prior.
we're on Vox 41 right now, and I think we started on like Vox 3 or 4. So yeah.
No, but
It
like
hasn't-
we'd have probably not known each other, but known of each other in Marzel. Maybe.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Marzel's
Clark
a big
wasn't
place.
really.
Never mind.
He wasn't really in there. Like that was his first time coming. So yeah.
True. So I wouldn't.
Yep. No. So yeah, it's been less than a month for this entire campaign so far. We're getting to the end of the month. Right. So this is a new partnership. Interesting. Any particular reason you 5?
Shit happens.
I know a little bit about some of the people on top side, and there's a lot of interesting people and things up there that
We somehow got into this by situations adding up.
it's usually how shit happens.
Yeah, like when I was in the mirror.
Yeah, for how long? Like,
An amount of time that has been undisclosed to me.
okay. Interesting. Could you see here while you're inside this mirror? I hope you killed whoever put you in it.
Well, that was Indolin Moongrove. And yeah, I don't remember. There's been a lot going on in the last 2 weeks, to be honest with you.
Where's my dice? I need to see if he remembers that name. He does not remember that name. Never heard of that bitch. But hopefully she's dead. You're out of a mirror. That's weird.
Yep,
Huh.
here I am.
Oh, I really wish I had more answers from what the hell's going on in here. Anyway, any particular things you want to ask me? I know there's a lot.
Rue has been sitting off to the side this whole time looking at his hand.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
because the hand is still intact, right? But the body's exploded.
Yeah, like there's really pretty much not left of the hand other than a few fingers. You'd probably
Okay.
have like a little bit of skin left with the tattoo on it, but it's pretty
Okay.
much like, yeah, there's not a lot left here.
All right, that's pretty gross. So Rue will have sat down with a piece of paper
Okay.
and drawn the tattoo to the best of her knowledge.
Absolutely. Yep.
And she will show that to Arthur.
Okay.
Have you ever seen an image like this or ever seen a tattoo like this before?
Let me see what his history check is. Like, one of his intelligence, not his best. Let's see how we roll. I'll give him advantage because he does know most of his crew. That's only a 14. He's gonna like hold up his hands and go, most of us are covered in armor most of the time. Unless like we're home, so not offhand, no. I'd have to but if these two had it, do you know what it means? What it represents? Like what is it?
Well, I don't know exactly, but I have seen it before, and I was hoping that you would know more about it than I do. This is in no form a question of your knowledge of your crew, but were you aware that some of them were shapeshifters?
So like that, no. We do have a race down here that have the ability to shape shift, yes. We do, like, he's going to nod over to you. We do have druids. They're just a little different. We also have a race of being down here. Not many left. Most of them were from Atlantis before it got destroyed. They're called the Nearleets. But they can shift into water spirits. But nothing like what we just saw, no.
Had those two been with you long?
Yes. That's the sad part. I've known them for 15 years. And as soon as he says 15 years, his head's going to cock. And he's going to put the time together of the last earthquake when everything went to shit. And he's just going to go, right. Long haul.
Do you remember when you met them? Like where did they come from when they joined your crew?
Most of my elite guard, like them, family history, family lineage. Their parents were part of it. Eldest comes next. Their parents died 15 years ago. Now I'm guessing under suspicious circumstance.
So it's a legacy position, essentially.
Yeah. That's the one thing about the royal lineage down here. Most things, your children take over for you.
I was
Which has its
hoping
ups and downs, honestly.
if we knew where they came from, that might give us more information on the tattoos.
No, but we do record everything down here, so their whereabouts when they're not on board should be... I know where they live. Let's go with that. Hopefully when we get this fixed, I'll figure out some more, but here I got nothing.
I'm sorry I have so many questions, but
That's why we're here.
just in my... I just have a memory of this before, and I'm trying to connect it with this family that these two elite guard come from. Did they ever venture outside of your realm? Did they have dealings with our people?
Did they go topside? Yes, they did. Quite often. Interesting. You can see he's like, there's a lot of things that he needs to do when he gets home. You get that that face. It's like he's trying to like put everything together and trying to figure shit out. But his intelligence isn't that great right now. Yeah, he's had a day. He's had most of the closest people to him. A couple of them have been traitors. His ship has been destroyed, and he's in the middle of learning about history that you guys seem to know more of than him.
Would Rue remember any specific name of a group or a guild that she would associate that with?
The only name you've currently heard is Solidamoon. That seems to be the major faction that's trying to get off the planet, no matter how many people it kills or how it happens. But Thora has told you that that translates in Abyssal to something different, the Legion of Doom.
Okay.
Whether or not those two are connected, the Oracle, the only thing she told you and Dr. Fate told you is if you've seen anyone with that, just kill them and cut it off. They didn't really tell you anything else about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But whether there's a connection, you haven't figured that part out yet.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, I'll leave you to your thoughts. I know it's difficult. I apologize for having so many questions, but
Oh, no, you're good. I'd rather actually keep talking instead of thinking. When I start thinking, bad things usually happen. I get angry.
oh, well, all right. Then we don't want that if possible. It's been a lot of
So
effort
what do you
already.
expect from me now as your prince? Since I have
like
the
how
prince's
that's
ring.
the second time you said that. It's not a prince's ring. It's passed down to the prince.
Yeah, and I currently have it, and I'm not a female, which makes me not a princess.
Oh. Well, prince. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right. How? Let's go High Cleric. How? Is that better?
Yes, father?
Has he always been like this?
Yes.
Does that make you my
is this a-
in-laws?
I'm trying to figure out if this is a human trait or just you're special.
I'm definitely special.
Oh,
Okay, good.
he's very special.
Very special. Okay. Well, after all this is done, how are your parents alive? Let me start with there.
I don't know.
Orphan? That happens to us.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
The church definitely took me in. I spent most of my life in the library.
Gotcha. Interesting. Not many books for us. Scrolls more than anything. We do
I
have
don't like
places
water.
that are... Well, no, but we do have lots of places, like most of us don't live in water full-time. We're just surrounded by it, but most of our homes are air pockets. You don't want to be wet
Oh, you're
24
bubble
hours.
people.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You're a
You,
bubble
trust
boy.
me, don't want to be in armor full-time with salt water. That just chafes.
I
It's not as
imagine so.
pleasant as it sounds. And trying to yell across the water when it's a big current is just ridiculous. It works, but no. It's good for certain. Like the sea elves like the water a little bit more than the tritons, and the turtles, well, trying to get them out of the water sometimes is a little hard.
Yeah, they're
But,
definitely slow people.
And there are still things that... There's other creatures down here that definitely don't like us either, so that's fine. Hopefully we don't run into most of them. Well, he just keeps looking towards the entrance where the portal is now closed and the machine. What should we do with this thing?
All right, Kerrigan.
Actually, I had something else to talk about with everybody that you should
Absolutely.
probably know as well. I came across the cages that have dolls in them, but there was no dolls in them.
Dolls.
None of that made
Oh, yeah,
sense to me. I'm sorry. You're going to have to fill me in.
Yes, I'm aware. I just thought I'd catch the party up before I caught you up.
We can have a demonstration.
Oh, I like demonstrations.
I'm going to pull out one of the needles I took from the dolls from ages ago.
Are you cleaning your
The
nails or
dolls,
something?
Yeah, Rue
the
doesn't
dolls
either.
carry these,
Who doesn't know
and
it?
I'll point the needle. I'll point to the needle, and if the doll
When he
that
points,
moves,
I shall dab his finger with it.
Okay. Something happens. This
the
is the
dolls
first
jump
time you've
into your
tried
body when it happens, and you jump into the doll's body.
it. Yeah, this is the first time you've tried it without the doll holding it, I believe.
Yep.
I looks really disappointed. Like, oh, I was hoping that would work.
What, you wanted to be a big boy?
No.
Yeah.
But think of how many monsters I could stab with this thing.
Give me an Arcana check, please, Alric.
Alric
Do I
was
get
gonna
one
voice
since
out
I was
loud.
stabbed?
Sure.
12.
It's close enough. Hal, you definitely know that whatever enchantment on the doll makes the doll who they are, they're the ones who have to be holding the needle. It's the doll that enchants the needle almost.
If you see a doll holding one of these, don't kill the doll, but don't get stabbed by the needle. Because you don't know if it's a doll or a person.
Right. How big are it's a
Yeah.
small needle, so I'm assuming a small doll.
Small doll, but they're agile and quick.
That's creepy. Can they swim?
Very much so. I don't know. We fought them on land by the hundreds.
Ooh,
That's terrifying.
that's even more creepy.
Yeah, we did kill what we thought was the person that controlled them. But to see them down here in cages that are empty is also disheartening. And knowing where that portal goes behind us, I'm a bit concerned what we're walking into.
Well, see, that's my problem. Why were they trying to get in here?
I don't even know. Well, I kind of know where that goes now, but I don't even know where that goes. Like, how does anyone know where that goes?
But how would they know about this place, and why would they be trying to get in? Like, the only thing to do in there is he's going to point up and go, if you destroy what you and I saw, the lights go out.
The lights are already out.
Exactly. So this looks like it's been here for a while. Why would they have been trying to do this for a while?
And how did they have mine and your ring? You didn't even know I had my ring.
And you guys are the ones who said that you're part of the reason the lights are out and divine magic's not working. So why would they be here already?
When we fought the dolls, we fought them in my
home.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen them a couple places, yeah.
Did anyone else in your order have those rings?
My order?
Because if that might be why they were there, to get the rings.
My order didn't have this ring.
Not that
this
one.
got handed to me. They had a similar ring, but very different.
The similar ring you would know also was from a long-forgotten line that changed their... So basically, at some point, you were told that at some point they were the protectors down here and changed from that path at some point in time. So basically, they went from being guardians maybe up top of a secret. It's kind of hard to tell. You know a little, but you'd actually have to go back and talk to the person who gave it to you to learn more.
Which will inform the rest of them.
Okay. But yeah, it was like very similar. It's just it had the symbol of Lunara on it instead of Rylara. Kind of like instead of... because it was just the tree from Lunara before. Now it's the actual lantern. So at some point, the Lunaran Corp, their job almost changed, or their way of life did. But you never figured out why that was. You just joined it. Yep. And you recently just learned that only, like, clerics of Rylara have that ring, or like the king would. But you would know that there are others from Marzel that were also indoctored into the corp, like you. About 6.
I'll inform everybody of my random knowledge that keeps coming to me in waves from outer voices.
Yep, sorry. Yeah, if you wanted to come up with anything else yourself, by all means. But I think that was...
No, I hadn't put any thought into it. I didn't know how many rings there were. I didn't think the ring was that. Like, I thought it just might have been like a graduation thing.
No, you're not like you thought it was like just like a secondary sect of Lunara, but it was definitely at some point a hidden sect. We never delved down that a little.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, there's a few others, but whether or not they had the same job as you, that part you don't know. Because we never found them. We went a different route. Yeah. Well, I'm still wondering why this fucking thing's here. Doesn't look like they got
That'd
through.
be our angry gnome friend.
Right. So once the lights back on, we'll find him and kill him after we, torture him a little. Or a lot.
I can help torture quite well, by the way.
Yeah. You guys look like you've done a few things that maybe aren't proud of a few times, but that's the job.
Not that it's a big thing for you, but you know how you waterboard?
No.
Alright. So, similar technique is you drown them with water, but I can heal them and then you just keep drowning them, and I can keep healing
For
them.
those who can't breathe water, I understand the aspect now, yes. Ours is a little more similar, shoving air down their throat, pure air when they can't actually breathe air, but yes.
Yeah. But then you heal them right when they're about to die, so they go back to full health, so you can just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, it kind of works. I like finding just like a volcanic steam vent and just throwing them in it, but yeah, that works too.
You don't get many answers.
No, but usually by the time I'm done with them, I get my answers.
Mm.
Yeah.
And on that happy thought, what are we doing with that?
I don't
I'll
know.
gesture to take it apart.
I was just going to smash it, but...
So the same thing.
It looks dormant, that's my problem, but if he's going to look to the crystal, if a new one goes in there, I'm assuming they could be turned on. I don't know. I like the smashy, but we could just leave it for now, or take out some key components maybe, and smash them. Rue, give me a... Okay. You do know of one. We did mention it a session or two ago. Just give me a straight history roll. Perfect. Right here. When you were topside and you found that journal, like the captain's log almost when you're in the tower, that did mention that there was one near your home in the what they call like the abyssal trench. It has since been like turned off and deactivated. Whether or not it's still there, you're not too sure, or it didn't say that there was any others, but that was the only one that you remember being mentioned. But if you want to ask Arthur if he knows of anything else...
Yeah, I don't know if Rue would have that knowledge to even put together, like, that's something that people would be trying to search for down here. Like, that's a very Annie-specific question.
I'm okay with that.
But I was coming with the dolls. I was thinking, I wonder if there's a mirror down here.
Yeah, like the broken portal, the hidden secret one that we found. But
that thing. Got you. I understand now. That portal. Okay. Your history roll would remember that when your ancestors first came to this place, there was only one. And that's the one you guys currently know where it is.
Okay.
We don't know where it is, we just know how to get to it.
Yeah, you know how to get to it, and you kind of know the location of where it is on the map, because it shouldn't be too far from where it fell. And you currently have one portal stone. You're still missing 2 to activate it, and you still need to figure out how to get it out of where it currently is, because it's got a massive anti-magic field around it. And, well, like, can't detect magic and shit in there, too, so...
Can I borrow a piece of paper from someone and pen? I'm taking a guess I might have my own. Can I draw what the mirror looks like? Like all the mirrors that teleport us around.
Sorry. Oh, that thing. Got you.
I mean, I've had a pretty good look at them. I've carried them.
Yep.
I want to show Arthur.
Okay. He takes a look at the drawing and goes, "We have mirrors, of course.
Anything like this?
Gold tarnishes in the water, so we wouldn't use it that often. We do use gold on occasion in certain areas, but nothing..."
The owner of the dolls had quite a handful of these mirrors that she could teleport where she wanted.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I have
So-
a group of people that do my hair in the morning when I wake up. I don't look at
That's not
myself that
natural.
often because I know I'm perfect. You know? Oh, yeah. In the water, it's natural, but when I wake up in the morning, you definitely need somebody else to do it. I'm maybe, but I don't. A mirror's a mirror, man.
Yeah, no, I was with you until I teleported through one.
Yeah, that's you guys have a mirror fetish, it seems. Interesting.
Well, when there are
Honestly, no.
portals, they're handy. And it means I can
Yeah.
come visit you whenever. I could come back to my people.
I don't know if that's an insult or not.
Not meant to be. It's
Let's
authentic.
move on swiftly before you come to conclusion.
Right. Anyway,
I'm for smashing this.
I'm for smashing this. Just so nobody can use it. Hopefully, whatever. Like, there's no marks on the wall. Well, there's a few marks on the wall, but it looks like he's gonna like grab his trident and like smack the wall a little bit, and not even a scar or divot from his trident is gonna mark this wall.
I do have a small question. Didn't we use this to open the portal?
You use your rings to in the shields to open up the portal. That's
Okay.
currently not there anymore. Yeah, I'm just keeping you on the
You
map.
know, that's fine. I was just going to make sure we didn't destroy the thing that we're about to teleport with.
No, the two statues are still there. Just it lasted for maybe about 3 minutes before the portal turned off.
Cool.
Yep. Almost like it's just enough to keep it open for a group of people to come in and then shut off. But what's on the other side is hard to know.
I know Clark tried last time. Is that Alric is smaller. Alric would like to try and crawl underneath and see what he can find.
Okay, give me a fun investigation. Now, I know you were talking about the dolls, the cages. Did you want to scout those ships any further? I know at one point you thought of doing that.
I'll take Rue with me and I'll go do it.
Okay, you still do have water breathing.
It wasn't so much that, it was more that she doesn't know, so I figured she'd want to know. So
Yeah,
go show
absolutely.
her the dolls in the cages, and
Okay.
I don't think she's in for destroying machinery.
Okay.
Can't
and
really apply much to that, no.
no. Alric, also give me a dexterity check, please. Or an acrobatics.
fun.
I'm good with that from you too.
Well, good you picking acrobatics because
Yeah. Okay. That's a +9. Yeah, the 16's enough to be able to tell, yeah, you're a little smaller than Clark. Not a lot, but you're skinnier and a little bit more agile, and you can reach a little bit further than him, and there's ways of getting inside this thing, yes.
Hands are more nimble than feathers.
True. Well, Clark's losing feathers left and right these days, but yeah.
I want to break stuff.
That's why I'm
everyone
leaving you here, darling.
Give me an
Okay.
investigation for those who want to help smash this piece of shit. Or find out more about it. Now that you've taken a little bit more time here. Okay. You look at it, Thora, and then decide, you know what? Hal's legacy is going to do more job than you looking at this.
Yeah, I'm not that
Clark.
smart.
is it possible to figure out if there's a door on this thing?
We know you did not see a door.
We know
No,
the creators built vehicles in the past.
Yeah, this looks like a giant drill of some sort with almost like a... It's almost as if the drill where they have the crystal, it's almost like the energy from the crystal is channeling inside the drill to make the drill bit magical. But with the rest of those investigation checks, kind of hard to tell. This thing is built pretty well. Anything you really do to it's going to take a while to damage the internal parts. But yeah, it'll be maybe an hour to smash this into enough parts that it'll probably never work again.
Michael will speak up and say, I can always cast Shadow on it.
Oh, yeah. Magic would probably, I think, do a little bit better job than this, because he's going to, like, smash it with his trident a few times. It's not good at bludgeoning. I can punch it, but I like my knuckles.
Plus, and I punch it.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
But I can use a force damage instead of...
Yep. Actually, Arthur's basic melee attack is a 15 bludgeoning, just static, with a 30 strength. Yeah, that'll hit.
Can I touch Arthur before I disappear?
Yep.
And cast magic weapon on him, so he turns into a magic weapon himself?
He pretty much technically already is. With
Yeah,
what
but this
gear I have on him.
I would have just thought this would have made his fist magical, so it'd be magical bludgeoning, so it would go past restrictions.
Okay, you are going to realize that this entire inner construction and inner, most of this is pure adamantium.
No.
Yeah. This is a solid piece of machinery that has been built to withstand being crushed by most things. The shatter spell, though, Clark, will do quite a bit of damage because it's magical.
Wait, so we know...
Keep the big parts.
We know the inside is not adamantium, right?
Nope. The inside is pretty much like copper tubing, copper wires, almost like a little mini arcane dynamo that you have seen a few times. Like a power source.
In which case, save your spell, because I've got something better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get people to stand back and do a elemental burst.
Okay.
Wait,
You're still inside the machine, or did you come back?
Oh, yeah, I crawled out, yeah.
Okay,
let me just think if it needs to be so I can see, or can I just pick a spot?
It would be probably better a place you could see.
Burst 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within 120 feet of yourself. I do not need you to see the spot.
Okay. You guys are smart enough to know that a good shatter and doing that at the same time would probably do a better job. So if you want to combine your stuff, I will just take whatever level of shatter that Clark wants to do it at.
I just thought I could literally have an explosion of acid inside of it.
Okay.
Because I can change the damage type of that.
Yep.
And acid is not going to play well with copper.
Nope.
Except for we need all the copper.
We know the what? Boom.
You know, copper has been scarce lately. This is probably another reason why.
Yeah, we figured it out when we went through his place we built up.
Yep. Clark, were you still doing a shatter?
Yeah.
Just take damage.
Yeah, I was going to say because it's a con save, and I don't think that would have much constitution.
Nope, it's just going to fail. It is a inert object.
It's 26.
26? Okay. You hit my damage threshold of 30 to do actually anything inside. Between the two of you, we'll say Anne Arthur over the course with a couple good smashes from Hell's Legacy, it's going to take you about an hour to do enough damage to this that you would be able to tell that, yeah, it's probably never going to work again. You shatter the crystal that's on top. The acid damage will slowly start eating at all the little inter parts and all the gears and wires that you can see in there. But yeah, effectively, you guys would reduce this to maybe not like a pile of rubble, but it's quite dented. Most of you guys would be able to tell that this machine's definitely a 5-year build-ish. This would have taken a long time. Well prepped for this particular job, even if it you're not too sure if it failed or not, but there's definitely something why it's here. But it is now currently not working. For Rue and Hal, when you guys go outside, I'll move you back over to the other map. Oops, I did that wrong. That's fine. Create a new folder. By accident. Hal, I know you don't have any dark vision. You just have a little bit of light. Rue, I think you have 60 feet of dark vision. Which ship are you going to first? Are you going to the this side or this side?
The one I saw the cages in.
That was right here where it was split in half. Perfect. Give me an investigation roll from both of you, or one with advantage.
Rue, do you want an advantage?
I think you should probably take the advantage. I don't have any modifiers.
Neither do I.
I
Oh.
can do it then since you can't see.
You can guide yourself too if you have it.
And I'll give you guidance.
Yep.
I will take a d4
Yeah.
if I can figure out how to roll it.
I got you.
Perfect.
Well,
There you go, +3.
18's enough. Oh, okay. 20's even better. 20 finds you something else. As you get closer here with Hal, you will notice just hanging from like something it's been hooked on there for a bit, slowly starting to rust. It's almost like on a just a regular hook. The cage itself looks immaculate. Tiny little cage, nothing inside. The door is wide open. Then you start to see as you get closer and closer and you settle yourself, there's at least 3 cages there. Your 20 finds behind a torn piece of fabric, there's a door there that is closed.
You want to shatter the lock? Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked. It's just a very well-made door.
I'm going to try open it.
Give me a strength check, please, sir, as this door opens in. Yeah, you immediately open the door and fall through, and then all the water starts to come rushing into this place. What would you like to do? I'll take dex save from you. And Rue, please. As you are swept into an airtight chamber that is now fully filling up with water, unless you would like to try and close the door.
I would also like to try and close the door once we're in, knowing it's airtight, because it's probably got books or something.
Yep. Rue, you steady yourself pretty good in there. Hal, with a 9, though, you are swept away and you smash against a wall. Rue, what would you like to do before? You got about 6 seconds before this entire place is half full and you will not be able to get the door closed.
if I can, is there any way that I can try to reach out and stop him or grab him from getting swept away and then use our combined strength to shut the door?
Sure. Give me an athletics check at disadvantage because of the water.
Oh, no.
10. Ooh, an 18. Disadvantage though, that's going to be a 10. Yeah, no. He just slips right by you. Okay. And the water's almost full.
Shaped to a gorilla.
Does it seem like I can shut the door by myself?
Probably not.
Okay, then.
Unless you wild shaped into something to block the door.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, if a gorilla, I want to be something that's big enough and strong enough to shut the door, but also not so big that I'm going to break the ship around me.
Okay.
Become whale and just block it.
Yeah.
Like a bear.
It's
Blue whale just shattered the boat from the inside.
Yeah, it's 7-foot ceilings. You would know probably something that can swim if you like polymorphed yourself into like a giant shark, maybe. Or you would think polymorph would probably do better than a wild shape if you have a polymorph left.
Well, is there? So it's an airtight room, right? So if I'm trying,
Currently, the air is almost completely gone and now full of water.
oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, shoot. Okay, yeah, I was trying to. I was hoping I could do this fast enough that it's like it starts rushing in. It's like a couple of seconds.
This
He's
was
out.
quick.
I'm big. Door shut.
Yeah.
So it's
just
not fast enough to make that happen.
Okay. What do you think would be strong enough? We'll do it that way.
If I'm going for like trying to keep stuff dry, if I'm able to do that fast enough, I would try to do like a bear.
Okay, sure. You wild shape into a lovely big brown bear. Give me a strength check with advantage as a brown bear, please. I think brown bear is the biggest. I was thinking like rhino would have been pretty good, something like that size.
I was thinking something with paws, like something that.
Kind of, yeah. I was thinking heavy in weight and just shove your ass in the door.
That's why I went gorilla, because it's like they've got the hands and the strength.
Yep, nope. Your good big brown bear ass grabs that door and shoves it closed with only about... Yeah, Hal, you're probably up to your tits in water right now, but there's a little bit of air left in here.
It's out for the boys.
Yep. But you have a brown bear in here with you.
I cuddle it.
Drenched now, and the smell of brown bear and salt water is not a good combo.
Yeah, but I've smelled my beer in mid-mating.
Yep.
This is nothing.
You are underwater for a little bit, though, when you finally come to, though, that the door is closed. But, it's... Give me an investigation roll. Actually, give me a perception roll in here first for both of you. Are you staying a brown bear, or you're going to drop your wild shape?
I'll keep it for now because as wild shape, I still have my mental stats. So
beautiful. Give me a perception roll then, please. Hal, of course, gets an at 20, so I really don't need you to roll. But we will anyway.
I see everything with my shield.
Yeah. So with the two of you in this lovely room, this definitely looks to be some sort of chamber that was at one point magical for no water to get in until you open the door. You definitely see maybe 6 or 7 more cages that are empty. You also see hanging from the ceiling 3 of them that have dolls in them. You also see a bunch of paperwork that is now just... Most of it went out the door immediately. But there's a few remaining pieces of paper in here, a couple journals that are now waterlogged. But it does have like a workshop era to it, like some sort of workshop in here.
Now, I can't remember if we cast Good Verse Protection on the body, it returned to the doll, or the doll returned it to the body.
You have to, the last time you used it, you had to put it on the person, and then whoever was embodying that person went back into the doll. If you had protection of good and evil on yourself, the needle wouldn't affect you.
Yeah. No, I remembered that part. I just couldn't remember if I casted it on the doll and it returned the person, or if I casted it on the person and it returned the...
No, if you cast it on the doll, if the doll stabs someone with the needle, nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Rue just
so I'm gonna
bear paw at the things hanging and just goes, ugh.
Yeah.
I will cast... Oh. If I cast it on her wild shape...
Yep.
It will,
it'll still affect her.
Protect her when she unwild shapes, won't she? Because it's the same thing.
Yes. You would also notice that, unlike sometimes when you've seen the dolls with the wrong soul inside, they go a little apeshit. These ones are like staring at you and like they've kind of like gone up to the cage and they're just like relief almost in Adele's face that has no face.
So I think there's somebody in it.
3.
I'm going to cast protection on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the needles.
Oh, you're going to pry the needles out of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to them as I'm doing it.
Okay. We've never done it to someone who actually has the soul in them. Give me an insight check as you try and pull the needle from one of them.
Yeah, Rue will drop wild shape too and walk up to the cages.
Okay.
Like, I didn't realize they were animated.
Don't
Are you
touch them. I've cast protection on myself.
Are
So they
you
can't, the needle won't do anything.
Okay. Did you just grab the needle and yank it out, or are you
I
doing it
tried to
slowly?
talk to them, being like, look, I'd come in no harm. I just don't want to get stabbed by this thing.
Okay. Your insight check would be able to tell if you try and reach for the needle, they back away.
Yeah, but they're only
Or
in
like-
a little cage.
Yep, they don't back away a lot, but they still like back away a little. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still going to try to grab the needle.
Okay, you can grab the needle. That's easy. You're going to grab it, I'm assuming, from the non-pokey end. As soon as you start to pull, you know these things don't make any sound. Your
Yeah.
insight check would be able to tell it's hurting them a lot to pull it out.
I'll leave them with their fucking needle.
You could still pull it out if you want. It's just you get a sense as soon as you start to try and retract it. It's in there quite good, even though it's like just like a stuffed doll, but it does definitely hurt them a little.
I'll
Whether or
leave
not
it
would
because
kill
I know
them,
that their
hard
body's
to tell.
already tortured. Their mind doesn't need to be too.
Yeah. Okay. But none of them try to stab you. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Did you tell Rue that these dolls are like trapped people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not that these ones are.
No.
But that they do trap people. I'll tell her as I release the needle and be like,
Okay.
I think I'm hurting the person that's inside the needle. Inside it. There's people in there.
Yeah. With the about 12 in total between the empty cages and the 3 full cages.
So
Bro, do you have any way to talk to them?
I don't think so.
No commune with creature or monster?
At least not today.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
If we come back tomorrow.
You do know you're resting, so like you're pushing now time wise like 9 p.m.
Yeah, maybe we could come back in the morning.
You could take them with you.
I'm just wondering if these are some of his people, so we know who to cast protection on, which will kick him back out of the body.
Do we have a way to take them with us? Because right now,
We do, but we don't.
They're small enough you could swim with the 3 of them. Yeah.
Would the air or would the water, would they drown?
They're dolls, they don't breathe.
Yeah, they're constructs.
Okay.
So we can take him and then chuck him in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And which is what we did with them last time.
Yeah, I kind of think we should take them with us.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what I came looking for.
Yeah, we need to help. Is there a way to get them out to turn them back into people, or?
The easiest way I've found is to cast protection on the body that they belong to, and they come back to their body.
So we
Protection
have
of good versus evil.
find the specific body that goes with this doll.
It doesn't have to be with the exact doll. Just know that the body's been taken over, and they'll bounce back.
It's fascinating. Okay.
Try to do that to a town of like 100 people. It took days.
It definitely seemed like it was painful trying to get the needle. So if who knows how long they've been here, we need to find them.
Well, that's the other problem is that they don't eat. So when they get back to their body, they can actually die by exhaustion.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. No time to waste then.
So
Sure. She's gonna start looking around
Hmm.
to kind of like moving stuff around to see if there was any that could have fallen in the shipwreck and gotten wedged behind something, or if there's anything trapped.
Okay, your original investigation will tell you that there's still like a couple cages floating in here, but you don't see any with actual dolls in it. And all the other cages are definitely open.
And all of the books and ledgers and everything in here are ruined.
Waterlogged for the most part, yeah. Unless you take the time to go through them all to see if any of them are enchanted against spells. But yeah, there's enough water in here that's pretty much everything's faded by now. Saltwater
I'll
does
take
that.
the time to look through, see if there's anything magical.
Okay. Your
Well,
nat 20 is good
enchanted.
for that. Yeah, your original roll's good for that too with the nat 20. Sorry, that was your nat 20 perceptional. Give me another investigation. We'll do that then. You're looking for something specific now. I'll take one from both. Because that 4 was horrible for Hal. Okay, never mind. Nope. You don't find anything.
Yeah, well. With a 4, there's nothing else we're not going to find.
Nope.
But yeah, I'll take these back to
Okay.
Arthur. The
Okay.
$3 in the cages just to make my life harder.
Yep.
Anything that
They're not that big.
I'll help.
Okay, that's fine. Between the two of you, you'd be able to carry 3 small, tiny cages. Quite easy. They're not going to weigh you down too much. You can just clip them onto a belt or something that you got. Perfect. Anything
Hold
else?
on to something when we open the door. Definitely brace yourself.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, you guys open the door. Water comes rushing back in. You would realize that it's probably best to let things fill up before you go back out. But within seconds, that whole place is filled up. All the air's gone, and you can come back to the rest of the group if you like, unless you want to keep searching the ships.
There's probably more cages of dolls.
You swim over to the other one while we're out here.
Might be easier if we all just come out and search.
That's true.
I'll take the dolls back to the whole party, guessing they've almost finished destroying shit.
You're in the middle of it, yeah. But yeah, this would have taken you guys about the same time.
And I'll try to get everyone's attention from happily breaking stuff. And being like, there's dolls that have actually got people in them.
Oh, you found some of those creepy things, did you? That's always fun, and you brought them here. Great. Thanks.
They've got people in them. They're not dolls. They've done the pokey stabby thingy I told you about and swap places.
Interesting. My people are your people, though. Is there a way of finding out who they are?
Clark, are you able to commune with them?
I could try.
Brandon needs to bring up a stat sheet now. That's been a while.
Because I know we used to use the cat to do this.
Yep.
The cat.
The cat. The booty tat. The warm one to cuddle at night. I mean, nothing.
Ah, I found it. Okay.
All right, so Clark will actually take out the crystal ball of mind reading and
Ooh.
cast. Pick one of them.
Okay. Does it say that works on constructs?
Oh, good question. It says you sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. Read thoughts. You target one creature. Creature. It says creature.
Okay. Yeah, so no, construct.
Okay. So that won't work.
Yeah, I'm just double checking the soul swap ability and everything on here. Carrionet gains control of the target's body, and the target is unconscious for 1 hour, after which it gains control of the Carrionet's body. While controlling the target's body, the Carrionet retains its intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. It otherwise uses the controlled body's statistics, but doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. If the Carrionet's body is destroyed, both the Carrionet and the target die. Protection of Good and Evil cast on the controlled body drives the Carrionet out, returns it the consciousness of both creatures to their original bodies. The swap is also undone if the controlled body takes damage from the Silver Needle. That's all it says for the soul swap. So yeah, I don't think that will work for on a construct. It does say, like, understands the language of its creator, understands but cannot speak. But you're not the creator.
Well, then I will say no. Unfortunately, I cannot.
The only way you know you could talk to them is by soul swapping. One goes in the doll. That's the only way currently to communicate with who's ever inside, sir.
I wouldn't know this, but I'm guessing. We could just ask them yes/no questions and have them nod or shake their heads.
Yep.
I'm going to stab Clark with the doll.
How are you going to let him, Clark?
Oh my god.
You've been taken over by, I think, two of them by now.
Yeah, I think Clark would be frustrated that he couldn't and probably not even notice until he feels the little...
Okay. Are you going to try to succeed on the charisma saving throw, or are you going to let it happen?
No, I'm going to let it happen.
Excellent.
Well, I can protect him, so I can shoot him straight out.
Okay.
That's the only reason I didn't stab myself, is because I don't think anyone else has protection at the moment.
Yeah, our bell branch is on any.
Yeah.
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 The cat.
No, there's a barbarian and a dumb one. Perfect. Well, as you stab your friend with the soul swap, not knowing if the person inside is faking or not, we will figure out what happens after break.
Cool.
I'm such a good friend.
So Brandon can come up with who the hell's inside those three. So as soon as, weirdly enough, this is going to come extremely weird coming from a Owlin. Yes, this is going to be weird coming from Clark. Clark, you find yourself unconscious because you're technically knocked out for 1 hour after the you get stabbed. Let me just double check that it doesn't happen to both. I think it's just
Stabby.
Yeah, I don't think it's both. The The Carrynet gains control, and the target is unconscious for 1 hour. Perfect. Clark, you are currently unconscious in a doll's body. You've been here before. Enjoy your little nap, sir. Unfortunately, this will not make you get a short rest because you're in a different person's body. But you all see the doll in the hands of Hal go limp. And from the mouth of Clark, you hear a string of profanity that goes on for about 5 minutes. Nothing but this person is angry, and they're venting their frustration on all of you, telling them exactly what they think of you, who they think you are, and calling you the scum of villainy. They have no idea who you are, other than the fact that they think you have kidnapped them. You definitely get a female tone from this person, even though it's coming from Clark. The words coming out of Clark are not great. Even Arthur's just kind of laughing.
What language?
It's English. Oh, sorry. Common.
English? I don't know English.
Sorry. Definitely common. I believe. Let me just double check their race. What this person at some point was. I don't think they're different. What is the inherent race of these? I don't think they have a specific. I think it is common. Ooh. No. Sorry. We'll probably say it starts off in one language and then immediately switches to common, realizing that Clark doesn't really understand the other one. I don't think they get the same language when they soul swap.
The only ones I actually know are Celestial and Common.
None of you know Quarry, so it's okay. Give me a history roll from everyone to see if you understand what the first language came out of this person was. I'll take one from Annie and Hal too, please. 17. Okay, that's pretty good.
So, just had to get back to the computer.
You're fine. So, Thora and Hal, a little bit of Rue. Alric, it's somewhat familiar. This person's definitely talking in Quarry, which is from Kalistars. It's one of their normal races. Quari. They know Common and Quarry. Or Kiori. I don't know exactly how to spell it, but definitely whoever's body this was is a Kalistar. After 5 minutes of yelling and venting their anger and frustration, Clark finally calms down once everyone's not really doing anything to them. Did you subdue Clark or no?
Nope.
No. Clark's flying currently and trying to leave.
Cool, I'm going to stop that.
Okay. How would you like to stop that? They just realized they could fly.
Well, I'm going to treat this as entering combat, so I can regain focus points.
Yes.
Reset that.
How are they flying? Like, is it awkward flying or are they smooth?
Clark's bumping his head on a few things, yeah. It's not perfect. Probably never had a tail before.
It's Drunken Clark all over again.
Yep. So it's just like trying to flap but doesn't really know what they're doing. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. You're not keeping me.
Hold on one sec.
I've been stuck inside that doll for years. Fuck all of you.
Years, so we can't put him back in his body.
I'm gonna for the sake of it getting key points back, engage in combat. I can use I can fly once I do elemental attunement. Yeah. Sorry, Clark, but you're gonna get hit. I'm gonna try a
Clark.
stunning strike.
Who are you? Why animal? Smack. Why can't it? This body's useless. Where's mine? What the hell is this?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Am I in an Owlin? Why am I in an Owlin?
Because I made you stab an Owlin.
Why?
Because I had questions about why you're in a doll.
Well, I got questions. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who
Return
are
him
all
to
of
the
you?
doll.
What the hell is this place? Like, thank you for rescuing me, obviously. But what the fuck is going on here? And where's my friends?
If I give, I'll just point the Owlin to the other dolls in the cages.
Yeah, that means nothing to me. I don't know who they are.
Well, that one lying
Actual
down
friends.
is where you were. Is what you were in.
Yeah, I know that part.
You're
And
in
then
one of our
conscious-
friends, so we're not just going to let you run away.
Yeah, this body sucks. Why is it so small? And why is this outfit so tight?
There's nothing too tight.
Oh yeah, there's definitely tight. What's going on? All I remember
we were just
is
trying to
going on
figure
a
out
job
who you were.
and then the name's Crazy Jane. Who the fuck are you?
I like this person. Crazy Jane suits her. I'm Green Lantern.
Sure.
Come down here and have a
You're
chat.
so shiny.
Pretty much.
Fuck. What's the date? Let's go with that. And where the fuck am I? This is...
Pass the date on.
Okay. Just to let you
Because I
guys
don't know that.
That's okay. Date's something weird that Brandon always keeps track of. You are in the year of 4402. It is Vox day 41. Nope, day 40.
I will pass that on.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, sure. 3 years of my life stuck in a fucking doll. Great. All right.
3 years. Well, the bad news.
More bad news. Great. You're tiny.
Thank you.
Wait. Do you know Luca?
I know a Luca. How do you know Luca?
There's not many of your race around, so I do have seen someone who looks like you. She's a lot better looking, but what the fuck is going on here, people? What is that thing? She's going to point to Arthur. What is that thing? The destroyed machine. What the fuck is going on here, people? Who's the cute one?
I'm Hal. I'm Green Lantern.
I was not pointing to you. The other one. The elf.
Me?
Yeah, you're pretty.
Oh, well, thank you. What's your name?
Crazy Jane.
Crazy Jane.
Fucking obvious.
Okay.
Well, the chain, obviously. I'm just...
Fucking crazy.
There's a lot
We
going
like
on
it.
up here.
That's fair.
At this point, Arthur just kind of walks up and goes, okay, this is fucked up. I could see why an army of those little fucking things would be terrible.
Yeah.
This is just fucked up.
Is she back down next to us, or is she still trying to be up in the air?
For the most part, she's like flying snutters. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's crashed more times, so she's just kind of like sitting there.
Each time she's managed to get up for in the next 10 minutes, I am doing like a ranged melee attack. and just pushing her back down because I can just once I hit, I do push.
Okay.
So she's not getting any closer.
I'm not going anywhere.
You keep trying.
Be so rude. Luca's great. You're an ass.
Luca's an ass.
She brews good beer. It's the only thing I remember.
I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil back on Clark's body, because this is getting us nowhere with Mr. Happy.
Well, that was...
Okay. Clark is currently back to your body, and you have an unconscious doll for the next 50 minutes.
Anyone else want to be a doll?
I do.
Give me a quick history roll, please.
So Clark is now conscious again, correct?
You're conscious. You're a little beaten and battered. You're not where you were before. Yeah, you got a little bit of a headache.
Sorry, you were trying to run off.
So those are new history rolls?
Yep. My wonderful 6.
Annie, I don't need one from... Sorry, I don't need one from Rue, because this is something Annie would know. Thora, would you have known at the time? You would have been informed at some point, yes. You guys were given a list at some point to go to... I need to put map up. Brandon doesn't know. I think it's Lulafell. But let me double check. Yeah. At some point, you were asked to go to Lulafell, to the army, where there was a group of people called the Doom Patrol that you needed to go and find and talk to. This person's on that list of members. But now she's back in a doll for 50 minutes until she's awake.
Yeah, y'all remember Crazy Jane is on that list of Doom Patrol people. But now she's sleeping, so.
Can I put her doll in the bag of holding?
In the bag of holding? Yep.
So we can give her to whoever we need to, and they can talk to her.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because that's a big ball of energy.
What do we have? I assume someone has a pen, and I'll just sort of write her initials on the doll.
Yep.
We don't want to get them mixed up again.
No, when you go in the bag of holding, you can ask for Crazy Jane and it'll come out. We played that game last time.
Yep.
So you said that the bodies basically starve while the soul is in the doll. So what happens?
The dolls don't eat. They'll run the body till the body doesn't work.
So if
that's
it
what
goes
the ones
long
you saw
enough,
did.
is the person... Are we on a clock if we don't find this actual physical Crazy Jane?
Well, unless Crazy Jane's in a body that doesn't need to eat or sleep, her body's going to be exhausted when she goes back to it to instant death. So she has no body to go to.
And if she was stabbed 3 years ago, she said?
Yeah.
That body's probably long gone. If it requires food.
So the only thing we could do is put her in a body of a trader and give her a new body to run loose in.
You would also remember that if the doll dies, whoever mind is connected with the doll also dies. If they've been if it's not the original person who was inhabited by the doll. Yep. So her being 3 years, either the last few times the people who inhabited the bodies didn't care because they had a specific job. They could still eat, they could still drink. It's just they were in the middle of terrorizing town. But yes. Did you want to see who's in the other two, or what would you like to do? Arthur's, curious, but, the first person wasn't one of his, so he doesn't really... She was fucking weird, guys.
I won't be a doll.
I would have asked her a few more questions, but maybe next time.
Well, it would be fun for you to be swapped. I don't know if we could stop you if you currently decided you wanted to leave.
I'm my own woman. I do what I want.
I could polymorph into a giant gorilla or something and try to hold on to her.
Would it be okay with being tied up first?
You know that's all right.
I'll give Howard a look. Well, go on.
Let's just turn kinky, guys.
I
think you two enjoy that part, though.
Everybody, so. You all know.
How about I hold that mace for you, then, just in case? That's an ugly mace, by the way. That's a weird one. Why does it have a face on it? And at this point, Hal, who's been inert for quite a long time because you keep telling him to shut up, just immediately comes guys live and goes, "What? Oh, yeah, no. I'm Hal. I'm the better Hal. I'm the good-looking Hal. Who the fuck are you?" "Oh. Maybe you could keep it? That's a lot." Hi, everybody. Whoa, this place is weird.
Hal, shut up.
That's all you ever say. He just shuts up and goes back inert. You guys are tucking maces, too. Fucking... Okay, let's tie her up. You get tied up? There's lots of rope here, and you are tied up, and I assume you're not going to try and pass the save?
Nah.
Okay, perfect. Right. Well, you see the doll in Hal's hand immediately go limp, and as soon as good old Thora, the new body or mind, I should say, that looks at Thora, just kind of looks around, looks down, looks around some more, stares at all of you, and just gives a nice little grin. Interesting. Never had tits before. This is fun. Hi. Where am I? Who the fuck are you?
We could ask you the same question.
Well, that's a very long story. Love the outfits, guys. Interesting. I don't know who that big boy is. No, I'm gonna need a little bit more information here before I talk to all of you.
What about if we start stating information that we think we know about you?
Sure. Good luck with that part.
Are you part of the Doom Patrol?
No. That sounds fun, though. Sounds delightful.
The last one was. That'll be a good starting point.
No?
Can I insight that? No.
Sure. Yes, please. You're getting a interesting smile from Thora, and the eyes are this.
I know my girl.
Is fun.
She has all the tells.
This feels like the opposite of, hey, my eyes are up here.
Yep. So a nat 20. Oh yeah, definitely not part of the Doom Patrol. The grin suggests I don't know who they are, but maybe I should introduce myself and take it over.
She was a bard. It was a bard!
So, let me just be a little bit... Thank you for getting me out of that vile, useless piece of crap.
So what year did you go into that useless piece of crap?
That's an interesting question. What's the date?
And I pass it back on.
Ooh. Naughty, naughty, naughty. 12 years? Ish. Am I allowed to keep this body? Because I kind of like it.
Me too, bud. Me too.
You're not my type, though. That could be a little bit of a problem. So, this place looks fun. I like the machine. The big boy over there is giving me a little bit of vibes that he wants to tear my heart out. Or throat out. What planet am I on?
The moon.
Let's start with...
None.
I like the first one. I don't like the second one. I'm still home. That's the important part. I'd give you a bunch of names, but you probably don't know who they are.
Try me.
You have the air of a few people that you smell. I can't really smell this body. Fine. Have you ever heard of the Court of Crimson Thorns?
I want to say yes, that does ring a bell, but
History rolls, please.
I'm just going to say I don't know if hell does.
Clark with advantage, please. It's a good thing you didn't stab Clark for this person. Okay. Those are a lot better. Except for Hal. You're not... Rue at some point in your time...
bad.
Yes, but you're not from Marzel.
No.
Rue at some point through probably your... I'm going to say father's journal. This name rings a little bit of a bell in there. At some point. More near the end when you really found out what was going on in that ledger. There's a notation of this person's, whatever the Court of Crimson Thorns is. With a 17 Alric, there's definitely a notation in, this would have been grandmother's journal. And Clark, there's definitely some sort of song in the back of your head that mentions this place. It is a domain of dread, ruled by an Archfey that was at some point thought banished or destroyed, but now you find them in a doll. So Endelid at some point probably found a rival and stuck them in a doll.
Wow. You really know how to annoy powerful people.
Yeah, you would know that the person's name is Varys the Laughing Thorn. Also called the Queen of the Cruel Bloom, the Jester of Blood and Petals. I found my note. They have their domains. The domain of dread that they at one point had was madness, beauty, thorns, pain, and delight. At this point in time, when they realize that some of you know who they are, you see Thora's just like, What's it going to take for me to get out of this body and put into my own? What would you like? What can I give you?
Well, first we need your body.
Oh, right. There's nothing I can do with this. Well, there's lots of things I could do with this, but not my type.
And I think Clark, upon hearing that, takes it as an insult to to Thora, and he's I know it won't do much, but he's actually just gonna walk up to Thora's ankle and kind of give it a quick slap. Like, no talk
You're just
like
a tease. Do you know at least who put me in this thing? I've been trying to figure it out for years. I've pissed off a lot of people.
Indolin, and she's dead.
Okay. I'm happy about the second. I'm not happy about the first. Interesting.
No one would be happy to be put in a doll.
I did not think she had that in her.
Huh. It did make a couple of hundred of these dolls, so.
I've seen a few, yes. He's going to look
Don't
over
feel
at the
too
other
special.
We've been hanging in, well, a couple of them are new, but there's a couple older than me. Well, this is fun. Now what?
Well, we're trying to find information, preferably who you guys are to try help you get back to your bodies, but also if you know anything that we could help us in our quest.
Well, if it's been 12 years, I'm pretty sure I don't have that left.
What about this? And Rue's gonna hold up the picture of the drawing of the tattoo.
Oh, my. You are interesting people now.
Can I insight check that?
Please do.
I'll join them.
I gotta bring up another file just in case you guys roll well.
Yeah, can I roll too?
Ooh, 21.
Okay.
Cheers.
All the way up here. All right, what did we get? Okay, I needed over 20 for this one. So Alric and Rue. Yeah, you definitely get. Hal, I'm getting a little feedback from you, just to let you know. I'm assuming baby.
Dog.
Dog. Okay, perfect. Yeah, with a 21, definitely this person knows exactly what the fuck that is. Yeah.
You willing to... I suppose you've been gone a while, but do you know who the leader would be? Do you know anything from the higher up end? Because we're just finding grunts.
Well, what's in it for me? Kind of 12 years. I definitely don't have a body to go back to. There's not a lot of things.
No, but it doesn't mean we can't put you in another one.
How do I know you actually would? I don't know you. I'm not going to take just your word for it.
We don't know you.
Would you take Jester's word for it?
Would I take whose word for it, sorry?
Jester's.
Chester. Still alive, is he?
He's the one that's put us on this quest by any means necessary.
Well, that was stupid of him. What kind of quest? What's going on? How about you tell me what's going on, why you're here? Then maybe we can make a deal.
We're chasing down these people with the hand tattoos.
That's stupid, but okay.
Demons are spawning.
No, that sounds familiar. Okay.
And we are now under the ocean.
That sounds wet.
Yes, it's been a great adventure. So by any means necessary, we're generally following it. And that big man that keeps trying to kill you with the death stare is the king of the people underground. Underwater.
Oh, there's underwater people, is there? I did not know that. I wish I did. We would have met a long
So,
time ago.
You would have met his parents.
That's fine too. Well. Okay. Your dog is really on that mic, just to let you know. That's all I can hear.
Yeah, no, I just shut her out.
Okay, perfect. So, interesting. Underwater. I'm going to need at least your word to put me in some sort of body that's at least... The muscles are nice. I don't mind that. Definitely prefer male, maybe nondescript. Let's go. Elf would be probably preferable. Someone
And
good
give me a
looking.
second, just in case we can't get you an elf, because there's not too many of them.
Ugh. Half
We
elf.
do know a group that has access to mechanical bodies.
No, fuck that. There's so many things that can go wrong with robots, and yeah, no. No, to be metal, yeah, no, pass. And being in that thing has been terrible. Ugh. Boring. Can't talk, can't do anything. You just sit there and stare. Duh.
What
Fine.
about? Wait, do you know of a group of elves associated with this mark?
Not just. It's an eclectic group. It's just the worst of the worst. For the most part. They just want to see the world burn. Which for me is entertaining, but the longevity is just not there.
If you could help us find where this group originates and help us find a particular elf that's associated with it, I might be able to. I might know of an elf body for you.
Yeah. See, she knows how to deal. The leader of said group is on the planet Lunara that I know of. It's been a while. You hear stories. The fact that these people are showing themselves is a little worrisome. But
It's not that they're showing themselves, it's that we're finding them.
well, if they're finding them, they're showing themselves. There's not a lot of them, and they're supposed to stay hidden. They're a very hidden sect. Anyway. You see, what's your religion knowledge? I assume Mr. Green Guy knows a little bit. I can tell you believe
It
in
would be,
something. Yeah. Let's just say that the, 8 known gods around here, there's more than just them. There's a couple bad ones. These people belong to one of the bad ones.
Which one is
You
that?
give me a body, I'll give you a name.
Cool. Hate that.
Have you ever heard of Tristan Willowheart?
No?
See Rue look disappointed for a second. Like,
I deal with a lot of people. If I was home, not a lot I can do here, and it's been a while. Anyway, I'll give you a little hint. Does the god of vengeance mean anything to you?
Can I religion check that?
You can religion check that. Yes, please.
While our living book
Can I-
goes through his memories.
Anyone can, yes.
Yeah, while our living books go through their memories.
Nope.
We can't get your body just now. Like, obviously.
I already assumed that. Look at this fucking place.
But you've been helpful, and it would be nice to do something for you now. Is there anything we could give to your... And I gesture to the doll. Give to that to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
How about you just, better outfit, maybe? Some music? A little bit of color? Hang me somewhere high so I can see everything? Fill me
Your
in?
butt.
I think Clark can help with the music.
I could wear you if you never stabbed me.
Oh, I'd try to stab you as soon as I could, sir.
And I can't wear you, as in, like, things so you can just see everything.
No, if you hung me like an earring, it'd probably look stupid on you.
What about on the Owlin, who can fly?
Yeah, no, I'd still try
nope.
and stab you. It's just my nature, sir.
I have
I'm not
an
going to go
idea.
against who I am.
Nope.
Alric would run outside and break off a bit of one of the shipwrecks.
Mm-hmm.
So he has just chunks of wood. And for the two dolls which are currently unconscious,
Yep.
you sort of kind of hammer the chunks onto the end of the needles.
Okay.
So they can't stab anything.
Perfect. He's no fun, is he? So yeah, that's the deal.
Fun.
Give me a new body. I'll give you a name and a few other little tidbits. Not that I can do anything without my original body and powers, so I'm fucked either way.
Does it
Depending.
force you to give anything on the God of Vengeance?
The religion check? No. None of you have ever heard that yet. That is something that has been kept to a minimum amount of people. And you have not, now that you know about another god, a dark god, maybe other people will. Even Arthur has never heard of it.
Above table.
Yep.
Would this happen to be the same god as the other campaign?
Yes, sir.
Or this bodes well. We're fine. Everything's fine.
The tattoo is basically the holy symbol. Yep. He'll even say you'd be able to figure out a few things. Like he'll tell you just like he wants to make sure you're going to do what you say. Like he's the god of vengeance, but also the god of secrets, the god of pain, and the god of broken oaths. Like I said, he's quite eclectic. And yes, definitely around. The rest, I'm pretty sure know about him. Just trying to, keep him at bay or something stupid like that. I don't know. Never really cared for the gods. I can, at some point, do most things they can, but that's then and this is now. So, what's next?
Next, it's returning my girl back to her body.
Your girl. Ooh, I'll keep that in mind.
Just what I said. I quite like that body.
I guess hopefully I'll see you at some point soon. With a nice new shiny body. Definitely well endowed, please. Thanks.
I'll do my best.
I hope so. Can you give me a persuasion or deception on that, please, while I insight check you? I got a 30.
I got an 11 on persuasion.
I keep my intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah. My persuasion, I meant it.
Beautiful, thank you. Well,
as long as I remember.
All of this shit. And keep, my doll safe.
Well, you're going to go into a bag of holding. So I can't keep you much safer than that.
Great, it's going to be dark and boring. Thanks for that.
Well, you're going to stab me otherwise.
Well, you could stick me somewhere else on a cart. I don't know what you guys got. Put me on a lantern
You're looking at
pole. Ugh. Do better.
We'll get there. You
Let's
can't
hope
have a
soon.
cart underwater.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. You just gotta have the right magic.
I don't have it.
Like I said, get better.
Give me a boon.
How the fuck can I do that with absolutely nothing except a great set of tits?
Do better.
I will. Get me a body so I get my magic back.
It's the plan.
How long
Hurry
does
up
this
with
go
that.
on for?
Go for a while. I'm the one that can kick him out of the body.
Arthur has already fallen asleep, guys.
Okay.
He's snoring. He didn't give a fuck.
I cast protection.
Okay, perfect. Thora, you are tied back up in your body.
Hey, just like I'm used to.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird way to wake up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Not if you're the one looking at me.
Okay. Yeah. You guys, a few of you in Marzel, now that things have come to light, you've seen a couple. You haven't really ran into a domain of delight or domain of dread yet because most of them have been hidden, and you haven't gone anywhere where you've actually ran into one of the hidden ones yet. But now you know that there are a few. This is definitely a bad one that this person had.
Should
I vote
we
we-
inspect the other doll?
With the way this is going, it's going to be old. So it's not going to really help us much with what we're going through at the moment.
Yeah, like
the
you guys
first one
know
was
that-
only 3 years old, which now is down to when the ship sank.
Yep.
I've only got 2 more spells left, so
You're
I'm
about
more
to
than
take a long
happy to
rest
do
anyway.
it.
And then we
Yeah.
can
Yeah, I
all
know.
finish resting, so...
Yep. So just letting you know, I can do it twice.
Okay.
I'll volunteer if we need another body.
She's already tied up. I stab her again.
Okay. Beautiful.
Cool. As soon as the doll goes limp, I'm doing the same thing with the needle.
Okay. Perfect.
I hope he makes us up to go later.
She's tied up. We all know what's coming.
Okay. This one's interesting. As soon as you stab this one, you immediately, you would have noticed this cage has done nothing but stare at Arthur the entire time. And as soon as you stab Thora with this last one, you just get a quick, ha. He fell asleep. Of course the king would fall asleep during the most important part of whatever you guys are fucking doing.
I'm going to go wake him up.
He's a screamer.
I don't give a fuck. My dad will listen to me.
Okay. Waking Arthur up, he's definitely like the type of person who shoots out of bed with his trident in his hand and is now at your throat. And, how? How long is I out? What's going on? Sorry, you
Minutes.
guys are fucking boring.
This one knows
good.
you as the king.
One of mine. Good. Get
And
out
said,
fucking
of course, he would fall asleep at the most important part. So I'm taking a guess he knows you well.
Perfect. They both start speaking in a language none of you know.
Triton.
And it's a fairly animated one. Goes on for about 3 minutes before Arthur just goes, huh, interesting. Well, now we know where you have been.
Who?
Okay, this is good news. Sad news is your body's gone. Sorry about that. We'll figure something out. Right. This is troubling news, but nothing from the last few days. Okay, he switched to common. Right. Can you stab this lovely gentleman again, please? Or whatever you do to get your friend back. There's nothing
You're
major
finished
for
with the
you guys.
conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. He just gives Thora a little pat, and you see Thora's head just nuzzle in a little. It's like, my king, we'll do our best. Right. Excellent. Okay. This
I
lovely
love her till
person.
my king, but never my prince. And then I'll just, as I do that, I'm just going to cast protection on him.
Okay, perfect. Thora, you're back in your body.
End it.
And all three dolls are currently limp and unconscious. Arthur's just going to look around and go, right. This is a fisherman. He, at one point, his ship was taken by House Manta. Most of the crew was killed. He was the captain of the ship. He apparently saw something, was in the middle of coming to tell us when they were boarded, and their ship was taken. We lost contact with that ship about 3.5 years ago. We eventually found the ship destroyed. Everyone else on board was left for us to find. They were also, let's just say they were fishermen, but not actual fishermen. They were carrying aboard some Atlantean tech to another smaller community. Well, kind of like let's say, an elite outpost. Now we know where that tech went. Shit. I got a clean house, I guess, when I get home. So why don't we have a lovely little rest and then figure out what the hell's through that portal? I think we're on a good. I think we're good, right? We're good.
We're good.
Did you learn anything from
As
the
we
second
say,
one?
I'm good. I'm going to waste a spell on Arthur, my
Okay.
last one. And I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay, perfect. For the just in case. That'll work. Excellent.
Well, more to see if he was
Anything comes
something
out
that he
hand?
wasn't meant to be.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's good, sir. I like the way you're thinking, though. You can take inspiration for that. That's something Brandon would do.
Yes, it is.
Where was that when you're like, put on the armor, Annie? Try this cursed armor on.
Mm-hmm.
I was spellless, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I tried to get you your magic back beforehand. Yep.
Yeah, I know.
It's
But
more
I had
like
to play my character the way I would have.
Yep. Perfect.
Because I've actually got some of his stuff to put on, which would be a fun time to do it.
Yep. True.
Except for I can't wear it because it's heavy.
Yeah, that's the other problem. Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do before you get your long rest in? We'll take that as a no.
Nah, I was going to say she has tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need a long rest after that.
Other than burn my key points just flying around, because we didn't actually explore the inside of this place.
There wasn't too much. Most of it looks. Yep.
Even if there wasn't anything, Alric could spend time exploring, because being an elven kind, he needs half as much sleep.
Give me an investigation, please.
Investigation? My best stat.
Yep.
How have I lost it? Where's investigation?
Above medicine, your worst stat.
A 9. It's a fairly big place, like it's tall. There's not a lot of areas in here. It definitely looks like some sort of intimate area. Maybe you'd almost ascertain that this was because there's a portal coming here and everything else was hidden. This definitely had to be like an area where some important people came to almost like have a chat. So think of this place as like the kings and queens hideaway where they need to have a chat with like their round table. That's the vibe you get in here. With the 9, the only thing you really see is other like monuments and statues of other Triton CLs and the occasional turtle. But with the 9, that's really all you're going to get.
Because on the map, visually on the map, there are tables.
Yep. Just like old rotten food. There's still like china and silverware there. It's well made.
Cool.
Kind of looks
I'll grab one of the nice looking glasses.
Yep.
And just...
Yeah, it's definitely...
Well, it's nice looking at least.
It's like glass, but more crystal than glass. Okay.
Yeah, come back to the group. Look at it. Fancy looking.
Yeah. Yeah, Arthur's gonna like look around and let him go. This is old. I know none of these statues. Arcana makes statues to... Well, important people become statues. I don't know any of these. At all.
Do you have any statues?
Of course, I'm king. I got the biggest.
Hear a little chuckle from Clark. That's what they all say.
Actually, it's pretty good. It's like 25 feet wide, but 60 feet tall. It's pretty good. It's got me in like he's going to go in like a heroic pose. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully one day I'll show it to you. Well, let's go to sleep. I'm bagged. This has been a day, guys. That's been a lot. Crazy Jane seemed nice, though. I wish you asked her a few more questions. Maybe at some point. She seemed to have a little bit of info, but whatever. Nothing useful for us. But anyone who's
it's only a level 1 spell.
Crazy. Anyone who calls themselves crazy, they're an entertaining person.
It's only a level 1 spell. I can do it anytime.
Good. Well, if you have any food, I'd suggest eat it. Tomorrow might be a fun day. Don't know what's involved. Don't know if I really want to go through there, but I think I can muster the courage.
You'll be fine. You've got your prodigal son right next to you.
Yep. Keep saying that one day. Hopefully you have one of your own. Yep. Anyway. All right, you guys can all mark off a lovely long rest.
Woo!
Huzzah! Come morning, the rest of his entourage have not shown back up yet. You also didn't see them while you're outside, but they are maybe on a mission. It's kind of hard to tell, but he doesn't seem worried as you guys wake up, but he's definitely awake before the rest of you. Well, I think only one of you, Rue, you only need 4 hours to trance, I think.
Right.
And Alric, you have a ring, I think, that'll let you only need 4?
Yeah.
Perfect. The rest of you are Son Logs, I believe. Yeah. Especially our human. Perfect. So, as you all wake up, rested, have a little bit of food that you have stashed in your bag of holding. You guys have quite a bit of food, I think, in there. Should last quite a bit. Most of it's dried. What would you like to do? Are you just going to activate the portal and go in, or what would you like to do in the morning?
Stretches.
Stretches, definitely.
Breakfast.
Yep.
I was literally
Go
going
out.
to say stretch.
Okay. Go outside in the
She's been
water,
tied
do your
up all
business
night.
thing.
Yeah, I'm going to go out and have like a quick bath in the ocean.
Yeah.
I gotta get my
Alright.
joints loose again.
Yep. Get everything working. Perfect. For those of you who can change your spells in the morning, choose something you need for the day if you think you need to. I believe our Drew. I can't. Can any of you change your spells on a long rest? I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can change what's prepared, but do we have a plan? Do we know where this portal goes?
No idea. So this is me telling you to prepare for whatever you think you're going to need for the next part of the trip.
Prepare for the unknown.
Yes. Perfect.
Do we know that the two who activate the portal had a vision?
Arthur didn't tell you. All you heard after was him saying, "My job, don't get in my way." Whether or not Hell told you, Arthur wouldn't care.
Well, if Arthur wouldn't care, I'd pass it on.
Okay. Then yes, you do know what they saw, but whether or not that's right through the portal, you don't know that part.
Cool, so feats of strength, battles, the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why it wasn't so important.
Okay. Perfect. Excellent. So, you both grab your rings, put them on the statue, the portal appears, and you all walk through. As you all walk through, I love that we had a conversation about this earlier. You all see 6 pillars all around you. To the north is another archway covered in stone. On each of the pillars are mirrors. They stand taller than any man, framed in coral and stone that pulses with a dim bioluminescent glow. Bioluminescent glow. I hate that word. Their surfaces, don't move your characters, by the way. Their surfaces ripple like disturbed water, reflecting not your image, but the weight of your heart. As you draw near, your reflection fractures, your eyes darken, shadows crawl from the edges, and whispers bubble through the water like distant screams. The mirror stirs, aware. What would you like to do?
Are we
In front
underwater?
of you, there's 6 of you, and there's 6 mirrors. Each one of them you feel drawn to.
Who's casting underwater breathing?
This is
Because that
no
time
water
should almost
currently.
be up. Yes,
Yep,
but
you can, if you would like to.
we are in an underwater machine.
The only one I think who can currently is Alric, I believe.
Thora, since the spear was given to her.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
for the swim speed.
Sounds about right. Okay. So one of you can do it perfectly. So you stick water breathing on for the just in case.
Yep.
These mirrors don't look like the ones that you had before. These are definitely different. They are part of the pillars themselves. And can I have perception rolls, please, as you enter this place? At the top where the arch is an actual, like the other one, it is covered in stone. It doesn't look like you can go through it. Clark with a nat 1. That's a feat for tonight for you. What's your passive for Clark?
$17.
Okay, I'll take that. Thora, your best is the 27. You see on the archway, on the right statue, or on the right part of the archway, a small plaque covered with years of neglect is on the base of the archway.
Well, there's a plaque right there, y'all. What's it say?
Arthur kind of comes up to it and goes, "Of course, old Atlantean. Of course it would be. The Tides of Reflection. That sounds fun. Any else of you feel drawn to a particular mirror?"
That one.
Me too. I don't like it.
I'm just gonna say I don't like mirrors. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I've heard.
Yeah.
This is.
I mean, I like to look at myself because look, but sometimes you get stuck.
Yeah. There's nothing else here. 6 mirrors, 6 of us, 6 pillars, and an archway.
Well,
but like, you're just gonna see him like furrow his brow and go, "I'm gonna get this over with," and he just walks right up to the mirror and stares through it.
And he said that we had a thing for mirrors.
And he just like immediately drops his trident and goes stiff.
That's not
I think
comforting.
Clark wants to look at the frame around the mirror and see if there's any like stains or pictographs or anything like that around the outside of the mirror before actually looking in.
Give me a wisdom save at disadvantage as soon as you get near the mirror, sir, please.
Oh, great.
Like I said, you feel drawn to it. As soon as you start to go look, you're having a hard time not looking straight.
What if you just go to the mirror that Arthur's looking in?
You aren't able to. You immediately, like, your body starts to immediately try to go to the other mirror. And Clark, you immediately look in the mirror. Clark, since you're the first one there, you see yourself in the mirror, but like a dark, distorted version. Almost as if like your shadow took over your body. And your shadow, this is like a shadow version of Clark. As you draw near, you start to realize that the mirror itself is a tide of reflection. It's part of you, but a specific part of you. This is all your doubt. I want you to tell me of a time, or more than one. This is almost like a self-reflection. What would you see, like what memories come back to you about all the doubt you have gone through for your life? This is you trying to overcome your own doubt.
Well, I think the first thing that would come to my mind is when he first started to become a bard, knowing his grandfather was a great one. He thought he had a lot to live up to, and he kept saying, I can't. There's no way I can live up to what he has already done. But yeah, I think that would be the biggest doubt that Clark had.
The rest of you see Clark walk up to this thing, drop what he's carrying, and just go slack-jawed and looking at the mirror. Clark, you would be able to figure out that this is a manifestation of your negative emotions. And for those who know anything about negative emotions, there's 6. Fear.
I'll walk up to my mirror.
Fear. What is Hal afraid of? Like, I want to know a time in your life when you have been scared shitless. How you overcame it. And if you come to possess that again, what would you do with it? Because fear for you is power, sir. Could be. In the right hands.
I was going to say sarcastic responses gets me through everything.
True.
I hide everything behind a sarcastic front. Fear, happiness, it's all just turns to one emotion of sarcasm.
What is
Which is
the
how I
when was like what do you think was the worst day for Hal? Where he was too scared to do anything though.
it'd either be early childhood when I got to the church, or it would be just before I met the party when my whole church started to crumble around me for my second family disappearing.
Okay.
It'd be one of the two family-orientated days.
Okay. Alric, Thora, or Rue, who would like to go next? As you are like almost immediately. There's at this point in time, no save, you just walk up.
Out of curiosity, is this a charm effect?
Nope.
Oh.
This is a godly effect.
So I don't need to roll a wisdom save.
Well, that was just for Brandon for having fun, but no. That was just more for
No.
Hal being Hal. This is more, consider this a part of the gauntlet, like guardian of this place. This is like a manifestation of this place getting to know you. Getting to know the worst part of you.
Thora will go up to her mirror.
Beautiful. Thora. There's a great negative emotion that fits you perfectly. Anger. When have you been so angry that you, like, almost just see red and went berserk? What's that first time that ever happened? Or got so angry you didn't know what to do?
When she realized
Oh, sorry.
that
At
she
this
had...
point, all your memories come back.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay. I mean, I think it's going to be when she, like, the maddest she's ever been. So she'll remember that she was training Barbarian stuff, which was kind of weird as an air Genasi. But when she realized that Indolin tricked her and put her into the mirror, that was probably the maddest she's ever been.
Those memories come back to you of the people that were with you that day were friends and family, and they're now all dead. Thanks to Endolin.
Yeah.
She made you watch one by one as she plucked them, just like strings on a lute.
Yeah.
Perfect. Who's next? We got 2 left.
Well, Alric would try and steal his resolve and charge on the mirrors and try and smash it.
Okay.
I doubt he'll succeed, but
nope.
brute force has been his solution so far.
In your head, you think you do. But the memory that comes back to you is one of greed, and you're smashing a window and stealing something. When do you think Alric got to the point in his life where he just took anything he wanted? Like, when was the greediest you've ever been?
Probably the time just after joining Seldy Moon.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone through the stage of he deserves to know what happened. It's his history. He wants to know. He deserves to know. And if he deserves that, and he's gotten here, surely he deserves whatever he's found during this his escapades.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably when he's been the most greedy.
Okay. And finally, Rue.
Rue would stand there and realize she's alone, mentally, and she's gonna walk over to each one of the bodies of her friends and touch them, trying to get them to come back without her having to look in the mirror. But once I assume none of that is working, she's gonna try to smack some faces and shake some shoulders, and finally she'll walk back to her mirror.
Yeah, as soon as you start to do stuff, you just hear a soft little meep, and Meep's already at the mirror.
Oh yeah, she'll chase Meep over, and yeah.
Yours is a fun one. Despair. When has Rue been the most despaired in her life? What was that day like?
The day that she confronted her mother, she found out that everything she thought her family stood for and was teaching her to be a good person and a good leader to keep a good and strong family going, and she realized that that was all lies, and all of the kindness was a cover up for basically kidnapping and trying to, trafficking basically in people. And her world was crushed. Her family was lying to her, and she just wanted to be good and she wanted to help, and realized that the darkest thing she could ever think of, she was associated with that.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys can all move your characters to their mirrors on the map now, too.
Oh, bless you.
That's where you currently all are. Perfect. Arthur's at the hard one. Pride. So I don't know if any of you have played a fun video game called World of Warcraft. But in that game, there are physical manifestations of negative emotions called the Shah. And you'd be able to tell after you have looked deep within yourself and saw the most negative emotions you currently have. You get a voice that Hal's heard once, kind of. In your vision, the voice kind of sounds familiar to this. You are all asked, in order to rid yourself of that manifestation of negative emotion, you must give something up in order to break free. That can be either a magic item, a very, very powerful memory, or a bond with someone or something. Now, it's almost like in order to pass this test, you need to get rid of both part of yourself and give that also a gift to get to know you more. So we'll start with Hal. What would you like to do or give or forget to break yourself out of this? You're also muted.
Yeah, no, I am. I was just thinking the same thing because I asked a question, didn't get an answer.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, because I was muted. Okay, works out. If I gift you an item, what happens to the item?
You delete it.
I'm going to give it the plate of the Knight's Fellowship.
Okay. Yep. You
It was
just
an item from.
randomly realize it's no longer with you. Perfect.
It's just part of
Rue.
the Scarecrow's crap.
Yep. Oh, sorry. This has to be something that's attached, like something important to you. Sorry. Not something that you just got.
I have to put that
Something
back in my inventory.
Sorry. Something sentimental. That's what I should have said. Sorry.
I'm going to go Amulet of the Devout.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. That's a big one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good and it's bad. It's better for low levels, I should say. Up to like
Yeah, it's only the
6 to
plus what?
7. It gives you an extra channel divinity, though.
Yeah, which I haven't used this campaign.
Not much, no. Rue. You can give up a worthy possession, a memory, or a bond. A bond could be a person, a place, a thing, something.
And if we give away a memory, it's gone forever.
Yes, ma'am.
She would want to hold on to the hurt and the anger that she has at her family, because that's her motivation to kind of right the wrongs and try to go like find kids and free them. So to be able to hold on to that anger, she is going to give up some good memories that she has between her and her mom, where her mom is basically trying, like when her mom was basically her hero, like, I want to grow up and be this woman. She wants to get rid of some of the idolizing, like, rose tinted memories of her mom.
Okay. Thora.
Well.
Yep. You now fully have all your memories, my dear.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm going to give up my memory of the Sky Touch Peaks, my home when I was a kid.
Okay. That's a big one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. Alric.
Well, it can't be an item. Because either he doesn't have attachment to it, or he's not had it long enough to really form an attachment.
True.
It definitely can't be Shadowclaw, because he was given to him. It would not feel right to give him away. Plus, he doesn't know what happens to what he gives away. So it has to be a memory.
Yep. Okay.
He'd probably give up his memories of the Sanctuary. Was it the Sanctuary? What was it called?
Oh, okay. Yep, I know what you mean. Yep. Yep, of when you first went down and got your bond with Shadowclaw, that whole place.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had it written down somewhere. Oh, wrong password.
Yep, you're good.
See, he's already forgotten
it. Yeah. I think I kind of know. Oh, yes. No. Okay. I got it. Okay. We're good. Yep. Nope. We're good.
The refuge, that's it. The refuge.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, he would give up his memories of.
Okay.
Of the
Before
refuge.
15 years ago. Okay. Cool.
They're not strong memories, but
No.
it's
Childhood
where he
memories. Still good.
his
Yep.
childhood memories of what he wants to know about.
Yes. Okay.
The source of his feeling why he should know.
Yes. Okay. I like that. Cool. And Cleric.
Well, this will kind of be like a twofer.
Yeah, okay.
I think he would basically sever his ties with Kerrigan.
Ooh.
Which would also in turn erase his memories of Annie.
That's a big bond. Ooh, okay. That's a big bond, sir. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that might change a few things down the road. Okay. That works. Okay.
This poor Panther's just getting abandoned.
Well, the funny part is he's currently in a necklace. Now he's going to forget about him. Interesting. Okay.
That's really something
that works.
awkward. Oh, I wonder what this necklace does. Angry Panther attacks.
Yeah. Well, Kerrigan still knows you guys, and Kerrigan don't know Clark. Clark won't know Kerrigan. Well, no, it's a full bond. So, yeah, no. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. All right. Perfect. All 5 of you immediately feel yourselves like sucked back into your body. Your mirror shatters into stardust, and all 5 manifestations go into the arch. All except for one. Arthur is fist clenched, jaw clenched, struggling with what he is seeing. Pride is hard to get through, especially for him. The problem is, because Arthur is locked in place, you see the portal start to slowly form and then stop, because it's missing a part of a manifestation that it needs to open. And the rest of you see inside the portal form something that looks like all of your manifestations into one. The face looks like all 5 of you. Part of it looks like all 5 of you. All your fear, doubt, greed, anger, and despair have created the Shaw of Violence. So next session, we get to fight all of your inner turmoil.
Damn.